Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days to revise and extend their remarks and to include extraneous matter in the record on the consideration of the bill.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in support of H.R. 4511, the Gold Star Families Voices Act. The Gold Star Families Voices Act expands the Library of Congress Veterans History Project that was created by Congress in the year 2000. Now in its 16th year, the Veterans History Project carries out the mission to collect, preserve, and make accessible America's war veterans' accounts of events that occurred during our nation's military conflicts. These records are publicly available so that we may all benefit from their experience, as well as offer future generations a valuable tool to learn and better understand the realities of war. Over the years, the Veterans History Project has collected recorded interviews as well as memoirs and official and original photographs, letters, maps, and other documents noting the historical events from conflicts dating back to World War I to recent conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. And in February of this year, the project collected their 100,000th veteran account. Currently, Veterans History Project submissions are limited to first-hand veteran accounts. And because of this, the project unintentionally does not collect accounts and histories of service members who did not return from action. Championed by Representative Chris Smith of New Jersey's 4th District, this bill will make an important update allowing the immediate family members of veterans who died as a result of their wartime service or were missing in action to provide stories on behalf of their relatives. The measure before us was reported unanimously out of the Committee on House Administration and has received the support of American Gold Star Mothers, Inc., a group of mothers who have lost a son or daughter while they served on behalf of their country. Stemming from World War I, the families displayed a flag with a blue star to represent each immediate family member who was serving in the armed forces. Those whose immediate family members died while serving in the war replaced those blue stars with a gold star to honor their loved ones' sacrifices while they were defending our nation and the cause of freedom. Following World War I, a group of mothers banded together in their grief and formed the American Gold Star Mothers in 1928. Their organization has expanded nationally, and other groups have formed to support Gold Star families and Gold Star spouses. Our armed forces and nation as a whole recognizes not only the fallen men and women who don the uniform and stand in defense of our democracy and liberty, but together we also honor the families of those brave men and women who have given so much of themselves to our nation. It is also fitting that the House consider passage of this bill honoring the memory of those fallen during the month of September. While we keep those that serve and have served, as well as their families, in our hearts each and every day, our nation also annually observes the last Sunday of September as Gold Star Mothers and Gold Star Families Day. Honoring their sacrifice is just one reason why it is important to update the Veterans History Project to include the voices of those fallen through our Gold Star families. Our families will be able to tell our nation about their family members' individual experiences and path that led them to answer the call to service within our nation's military branches. These family members will be able to tell us the stories that their loved ones sent home through a letter or phone call describing their experiences and daily life while serving. So many brave men and women have stood up and responded each time our nation called, and so many more made the ultimate sacrifice. Preserving the legacies of all those who have contributed to our nation's defense is a cornerstone of what it means to be an American. As a country, we are continually strengthened because of the legacies our service members left behind for future generations. This important addition will only enhance the Veterans History Project, the Library of Congress' overall mission, and the countless current and future individuals who will benefit from access to these cherished memories, as well as our servicemen and women's sobering accounts discussing the price of war. I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman